Thank you, Dr. Prasad. I'm Dr. Kavita Chintala. I'm a pediatric cardiologist and I've trained in exclusively pediatric cardiology from Wayne State University of Detroit. I joined Lotus Children's Hospital about a year ago. Actually, what made me come to the center is that this is an exclusively children's hospital, so we can provide first-class care to children of all ages. So I'll just speak about transposition of great arteries, which today is the topic of our discussion. This is a rare congenital heart disease, but it's about 5 to 7% of all congenital heart disease is transposition. It's about 0.2% of every 1,000 children born have this defect. A few years ago, actually, especially in India, there was no treatment available and these babies used to be left alone. But in the last few years, since the surgical techniques have improved, we are taking care of these patients in a much better way. This heart defect can actually be diagnosed before the baby is born. So now we are capable of performing the diagnosis in utero, meaning before the baby is born. So we can know that a particular baby has this heart defect, which is very important in being able to manage this defect very nicely. So in this condition, the blood vessels which go to the lung and which go out to the body are connected in the wrong way. So the pumping chambers are connected in the wrong way to the lungs and the body, thus not allowing the right kind of blood, meaning the red blood goes to the lungs and the blue blood goes to the body, which is exactly opposite of what should happen normally. So this can be very serious in the babies because the circulation is not right, and uncorrected, these patients have a very high incidence of dying. So it's a very important heart defect because once you diagnose, it can be fixed, but if undiagnosed, there is a high risk of death to the patient. So it becomes very important to detect this defect on time because even the surgery that we do is very time dependent. Ideally, the best operation we do should be done within 1 month of life. Once children present late, and that is a significant problem again in our state and in the country, where the children with this defect are not picked up. So there are a lot of cases that are missed, and that accounts for some of the complexities. So if the babies present with cyanosis, what we call blueness of toes or nails, and they can be very irritable and they may have problems with breathing. So some of these signs may be subtle, and that's why diagnosis depends on a good physical examination and a good history taking. So once we pick up the defect, again I see that the doctors on the periphery sometimes send the patients very late, but such patients should be referred on time, and then the surgery becomes more successful. The standard procedure is to operate on these babies in the newborns within 1 month. So as you can imagine, newborns weigh about 2.5 to 3.5 kilos. So the surgery needs to be done within 1 month. So we are operating on the really small babies. Even if the baby is premature, sometimes we have to operate. So that becomes very complex when we are operating on babies with a small weight. And the type of operation is also very complex because it involves switching the arteries which are connected wrongly. And then the most difficult part of the operation tends to be switching the coronary arteries, which are very tiny arteries that go from the aorta to the heart itself. So supply to the heart has to be switched. So all these makes the surgery very complex and difficult. But however, our center has had very good results with such operations. And we have also operated on patients that present late. Again, due to misdiagnosis, some of the patients have presented very late. In fact, we have one of the patients presenting to us at 13 years of age that was completely uncorrected and refused at different centers. So we were able to offer not the arterial switch operation, but we were able to offer another kind of operation to this patient, and you will see that today that boy is very healthy and growing well.